For those who would care, my name's Travis Greenwood. I'm the president and CEO of a company called the Green Tree Group and Back to Business IT. I'm also the chairman of the Your Better Business Bureau here in Dayton. So I want to welcome you here this evening. This is our annual meeting and our Eclipse Integrity Awards. This has always been a very special night for those who may have not been here before. Last year we could not do it, so it's really, really great to see everybody back here. Let's give us all a hand. I've always said this night is the night for businesses in Dayton because it's a classy, classy event. We are bringing the best of the best together. Tonight we celebrate a legacy of integrity in the Miami Valley, honoring organizations and individuals that operate with ethics, honesty, and integrity in our marketplace. And we are thrilled to be here again in person with each other. However, we are going to ask all of you, when you are not at your table, please wear your masks. When you're going back to the bar, please wear your mask. That's been a request made. Now, as soon as dinner is served, we will begin recognizing our honorees, including our 2020 winners from last year. We want to make sure we pay homage to them. They missed out on the event that we normally would have had last year, but because of the pandemic, we could not. First, I'd like to introduce Senior Rabbi of Temple Israel, Karen Bodney Hallis, and invite her to the Synchrony stage. I have a great face for radio, I really do. Help us lead us in the invocation.
Source of goodness, source of strength. We're gathered here today, a diverse and faithful community, to honor those in our community who have shown a commitment to your highest ideals. We are proud to stand before you to celebrate these fine individuals and businesses for demonstrating the highest level of integrity in all that they do, serving as powerful role models. May we be inspired by these businesses, nonprofit organizations, students, young entrepreneurs, caregivers, and community health workers. Through their noble actions, they remind us that all of our deeds, not just the ones that others see, must reflect respect for all of your creations. Source of life, you have imbued within each of us the power to impact the world around us. May we find the strength to use our gifts in important ways, ways that lift up our community and help us to take care of one another. May we always strive to reach our highest potentials. May we never take for granted those who work to better the lives of others, including, of course, our public officials. We also ask for your protection of our military, and we ask that you keep our community healthy and well. We ask for your blessing on the endeavors of all who strive to uphold the highest of principles. May their honesty and integrity pave for us a bright and sturdy future. Amen.
Thank you, Rabbi. We have a few items of business before we start dinner. First, please direct your attention to the lists of the BBB current board of directors and officers, which are just past the center spread of the event program. Please join me in recognizing and approving by applause this year's slate of candidates. So I'm supposed to pause for your applause right now, so let's hear it. Congratulations to all the board members, and enjoy your paycheck that you get every month from the BBB. I look forward to a productive year with you again this year, and we're going to make the BBB even better than it already is. So now it's my unique pleasure. I get to introduce a wonderful lady. Her name is Jackie Gamblin. She is the CEO of JYG Innovations here in town. She provides us with a toast to kick off the evening. You will not find a finer lady than Jackie. Jackie, where are you?
Good evening, everyone. Well, I have the honor of joining Travis tonight to, number one, welcome you to the Better Business Bureau 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards. This is a great night where we honor integrity among our businesses, our nonprofits, and our local students. Last year, JYG Innovations had the honor of being named an Eclipse Integrity Award winner. So I really value this opportunity, and it's just really great to be here. especially to see all of you in person, even with masks. It's really great to see everyone. I'm in the technology business, and even I was getting tired of all the virtual meetings. So this is just great to be here tonight. So what I would like for each of you to do as we kick off this night of celebration and recognition is to raise a glass, and we're going to pretend I have one, as we toast to an amazing evening. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Thank you.
For those of you who may not know Jackie, you really ought to get to know her. She and her company are a fine company here in Dayton. Thank you very much. So as the dinner begins, let's share an evening on the social media. While you're at your tables, we'd like you to take a minute and try to take some selfies with your friends and colleagues. For your older people that are my age, 59 and above, selfie is where you put the camera up and take a picture of yourselves and send it out to the internet. We want to extend our congratulations to last year's honorees and share what the integrity means to you. So when you post, please use the hashtag BBB Eclipse. That's hashtag BBB Eclipse or # BBB Eclipse if you're my generation. Plus, you have an opportunity at your tables to make your nominations for the 2022 competition. This is something that is new. We have not done this before. I don't believe, have we, John? This is new for us. I think it's a great idea. We all have a very close-knit society here in Dayton. So if you know of a business that you think should be honored, somebody that reflects ethics, integrity, those types of things here in Dayton, take the time to nominate them for the 2022 awards. If one person would pass around the index cards and pens at the table, you can take a minute and then write down the names of your favorite companies or nonprofits and slip it into the black box at your table. It's a great way to give a pat on the back to those organizations that are going above and beyond the call.
I'm going to interrupt dinner. You can finish eating, servers can finish serving, but we want to get a few things started here. I'm Holly Wiggins, Director of Community and Corporate Responsibility for AES Ohio, formerly Dayton Power and Light. So don't throw any bills out or leave unopened email. AES is valid. Just had to throw that plug in. We're wrapping up the serving, as I said, and I want to turn your attention to the monitors that we have around the room. And if you just take a moment to watch those, we're going to introduce the Students of Integrity Award. And this program is a program of the Better Business Bureau's Center for Business and Consumer Ethics. So watch your board. These are some awesome students.
The Student of Integrity Scholarship Award honors students who demonstrate personal integrity and ethics through leadership, community service, and academic success. The 5 students we honor tonight are part of the graduating class of 2021, who showed particular leadership amidst a school year like no other that was full of constant change and uncertainty. And yet, they rose above the challenges to exhibit strong leadership skills, and they modeled academic success for those around them. To tell us more about the support AES Ohio provides for our Students of Integrity program, here is Holly Wiggins.
AES Ohio is honored to once again be sponsoring the Students of Integrity Award. We have supported these awards for 5 years and supported the Eclipse Integrity Awards for many years prior to that, and proud members of the Dayton Better Business Bureau for most of our 110 years serving the Dayton region. Our AES Ohio Students of Integrity are high school seniors who personify ethics through their community service, leadership, academics, and overall ethics. Each of our awardees will receive a $1,000 college scholarship to give them a financial head start on their career aspirations. People with integrity are people we want as friends and people we want as employees. People with integrity will create and grow strong businesses that work ethically in our region. We encourage all of our student winners to come right back home to Dayton and build businesses and careers with integrity. And now let me tell you a little bit about each of our honorees. Maya Dilbone graduated from Troy Christian High School with a 4.38 GPA and is a 2-year member of the National Honor Society. She plans to attend Ohio Northern University, where she will major in business. Her hope is to return home and be the 4th generation to run her family's business. Alexis Gastelu graduated from Piqua High School, where she was ranked number 1 in her class, while also being an athlete and performer. She plans to attend the Darla Moore School of Business at the University of South Carolina and eventually open a nonprofit women's and children's shelter. Ariel Johnson graduated from Yellow Springs High School with over a 3.8 GPA and was on the forefront of Yellow Springs' Black Lives Matter movement. She will be attending Case Western Reserve University and plans to attend medical school and eventually become a pathologist. Grant Klopfenstein graduated from Troy High School in the top 2% of his class and is a scholar athlete. He plans to attend The Ohio State University, majoring in mathematics, and then use what he learns to further the field of mathematical research and to publish mathematical articles. Zuri Pope graduated from Piqua High School as an already established and well-regarded youth journalist, with his work having been represented in several publications over the last year. He was also named Director of Administration for the Student Senate while attending Edison Community College concurrent to his high school classes. Zuri plans to attend University of Cincinnati, focusing on journalism and eventually becoming a war correspondent. We would be remiss if we didn't recognize the parents that gave these students a moral compass to work by. Thank you very much, and congratulations to all of our 2021 AES Ohio Students of Integrity.
Isn't that an impressive group of students? I'm really proud of them. These students could not join us tonight, so think about them this school year. They're all on their next journey as freshmen at college. So keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and join me in wishing them the best of luck in their bright futures. And if you know any of these students, congratulate their parents, because they were a part of building those students. Thank you very much from AES Ohio. Now I have the pleasure of introducing our MC tonight, who is all of our favorite week time anchor, Mark Allen with WDTN. Mark.
Thank you, Holly. Good evening, everybody. It looks almost normal again. How about this? Nice that we're able to do this again this year after not being able to last year. So glad to be with you again this year for I don't know how many years. I've emceed this thing for 20 plus years. So looking forward to doing it tonight. Yes, one last time. As you may have heard, the word I think is out. I'm retiring after 46 years in television and 25 years here in Dayton. I'll be retiring from WDTN. My last day on the air is next Thursday, September 2nd. I know, it's sneaking up on everybody, including myself. I hope you tune in next week. I know on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, they're going to be rerunning some of my Mark's greatest hits, they're calling it. I mean, some of my more memorable stories over the past 25 years here in the Miami Valley. So it's been fun to look at those again. And then I don't know what they have planned for Thursday, my last day, but I'm sure tears will be involved, including yours truly. The Thursday 6 will be my last newscast here at WDTN. But since this is probably my last opportunity in my current position to speak to a group like this, I just wanted to take a quick second to say thank you. It has been an amazing 25 years here in the Miami Valley. We've all been through a lot, especially the last couple of years here, but we're here. We've made it, most of us, thank God. But it's just been an honor to serve this community for the past 25 years, to live my dream. This is all I ever wanted to do since I was a kid, and I've been able to do it, and it's all thanks to you inviting me into your living rooms, homes, for the past 25 years. So just thanks. Thank you, Miami Valley. I love you. Thank you. See, the tears were supposed to be next Thursday. All right, now that I got my standing ovation, I'm going to begin my portion of the evening as I traditionally do. For those of you who've been here in the past, you know that I like to kick the evening off on a lighter note. We know you're all the big movers and shakers in town. You've been busy, you've had a busy day, you've been at work, rushing around, maybe have not had a chance to catch a newscast today. So, as a public service, from your friends at 2 News, where we're always working for you, some of today's top stories you will not see tonight at 10 and 11. Our top story tonight, we begin with breaking news. A 9-year-old girl has been reported missing. She apparently used a face cream that is guaranteed to make you 10 years younger. A little math involved there. In other news tonight, the CEO of IKEA has been elected Prime Minister of Sweden. At last report, he is currently assembling his cabinet. Using instructions with only pictures, no words and parts that can go together any of 10 different ways. Speaking of IKEA, this is kind of a side note, I keep getting calls from their HR department. Apparently one of their female salespeople got the wrong idea when I called and said I was interested in one nightstand. Must have been bad cell service. I love you guys. In business news, 2 industry giants, Elon Musk and Bill Gates, are making news with their first ever joint venture. To the surprise of many, it is a male enhancement product. They're calling it Elon Gates. Or is it Elon Gates? I never know. Maybe this could be my new career. Speaking of Bill Gates, before his recent divorce, Bill woke up one morning hungover after a big event at the foundation. Melinda looks over at him and says, "Wow, Bill, you don't look so good." Bill goes, "Yeah, I know. I feel like $1 million." It's all relative. In medical news, we've learned that the first people to get the COVID booster shots will likely be nursing home residents and healthcare workers, and it could happen in mid-September. So the options will be Moderna, Pfizer, or pumpkin spice. Also in medical news, a new study says that people who snore have a higher risk of cancer, but of course the good news is at least they're not losing any sleep over it. And finally, well, there's normally an ovation. An elderly man is stopped by the police around 2 a.m. and is asked where he's going at that time of night. The man replies, "I'm on my way to a lecture about alcohol abuse and the effects it has on the human body, as well as smoking and staying out late." The officer says, "Really? And who would be giving that lecture at this time of night?" The man replies, "Well, that would be my wife." Some of the stories you will not be seeing tonight on 2 News. Thank you very much. Time now to introduce the sponsors. And just like in my business, we have some of our salespeople here tonight. Our general manager, Joe, is here with us. We couldn't do without the sponsors. This event could not be done without the sponsors. So let us read off tonight's sponsors. When I read your name, please stand. And then if you would, hold your applause to the very end, and we can thank them that way. Our principal sponsor this year, West Banco Bank and Back to Business IT, please stand. Students of Integrity sponsor, AES Ohio. Our media sponsors, all my colleagues at WDTN, they're here. Joe, Dayton Daily News and iHeartRadio. Stage sponsors, Synchrony, Spark Award Scholarship, Sinclair Community College. Our hosts here tonight, thank you to Sinclair. Reception sponsors, staff, Statinius and Hollister. The AV sponsor, Shakely again. Facility sponsor, Hauser Asphalt and Concrete. Mike, if you're here, good to see you. Dramatic design sponsor, Bob Ross Auto Group. Primetime Party Rental and Cincinnati Bell. Community honor sponsor is Rand Associates Printing and Promotions. The Spark Award supporting sponsor is Sochi. The Winter Toast sponsor Flegel Huber Flegel. The Welcome Toast sponsor JYG Innovations. Hospitality sponsor Home to True. Registration sponsor the Siebenthaler Company. Champion sponsor A+ Cleaners. Spark Award Ignite sponsor Catapult Creative. So congratulations. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you so much. Now at this time, it's my honor to invite to the stage two BBB leaders to the Synchrony stage for some special recognition. Please welcome to the stage John North, of course, our local BBB president and CEO, along with, you've already mentioned, Travis Greenwood, our board chair. Gentlemen, come on up.
Well, I got the easy job. I pre-recorded all of my messages except the thank yous that we owe to many of the people sitting around this room. First of all, I'd like to recognize our committee. If our committee could please stand and hold your applause until the very end. Committee members had a very tough job this year, going through many nominations and recognizing those that stood out from the crowd. We'd also like to thank the Board of Trustees of the Better Business Bureau, as well as the Board of Trustees from the Center for Business and Consumer Ethics. If you could please stand as well. Our students of integrity, judges, could you please stand? Our Spark Award judges, and our Eclipse Integrity Award judges. Thank you. Can you give all of them a round of applause? We'd also like to thank the hardworking staff of the Better Business Bureau, for which this night would not be possible if not for their dedication and hard work to this event and year-long, especially during this pandemic. And the hardest worker of all, who doesn't like any recognition, is Sherry Sword. She's the woman behind the curtain. Step out and wave. And we do have some dignitaries in the room. If you could stand and accept our applause. We have Commissioners Dodge and Lieberman from Montgomery County. And from international, we have Kip Morris, who's the president and CEO of the International Association of Better Business Bureaus. Kip, thanks for traveling so far to get here. There's been some kind of debate between the Columbus BBB, Sherry, and the staff at the Columbus BBB as to who actually had the first Integrity Awards, the Torch Award, which is what this award is based upon. And we still believe that the first award happened in Dayton. But one honor that Kip does have is that he and his Columbus team, when he was in Columbus, did start the first International Spark Award. And so we're very grateful for him starting that, and we're grateful for his leadership. He was the CEO, obviously, of the Better Business Bureau in Columbus, and he stepped up to international service sometimes when we thought nobody else wanted to do it. So thank you, Kip. And one thing that I'd like to say about this man behind me, Mark has been an excellent partner in this process. He has brought passion to the podium. He has brought passion to this community. He has adopted Dayton as his hometown, and he is a former recipient of an Eclipse Integrity Award when we celebrated him being here for 20 years. So Mark, we want to thank you for being such a loyal supporter to the Dayton Better Business Bureau and ethics and trust in our community. And it is my job to turn it over to Travis.
I got a question. Has anybody had a year that was more different than what we had this last year? Anybody in the room can say that? Really? Okay. Well, let me ask you, how many people in this room have been quarantined in the last year? So let me see a raise of hands. Of those, how many people have been quarantined with a very talkative young child? It's like having an insane parrot stapled to your shoulder while you're doing that. It has been a year like nobody can remember. We have, if I'd like you to turn to the monitors and look at who last year's honorees were. I feel really, really bad that we were not able to celebrate these people and these companies, these fine companies, last year, so we're doing it again this year. Several of last year's winners have joined us tonight, so when I call your company name, please stand and be recognized. For the category of 1 to 10 employees, we have Robertson Law. Category of 11 to 25 employees from last year, the winner was Maxim Roofing Company. (26 to 59 employees, our own Dayton Dragons professional baseball team. And one of my favorites, 60 plus employees at JYG Innovations. Our torch award last year was given to Yaskawa Motoman. I apologize. Congratulations to you. Community honor is the Oregon District Business Association. Are we here tonight? Okay. The Spark Award goes to Butler Heating and Air Conditioning. Is Butler here tonight? Congratulations. Our Spark Award from last year was Fox and Sock Soapery. I want to talk to you afterwards. I'd love to know how you got that name. Another Spark Award was the Wilderness Agency. Please join me once again to recognize all of these organizations that were honored last year, but obviously we couldn't do it last year, and so we're doing it tonight. So thank you to all of you winners.
All right, next, please join me as we invite Dan Burr of Rand Associates Printing and Promotions to the Synchrony stage to present the BBB's Community Honor. Dan, all yours.
Good evening, everyone. It was kind of interesting sitting at our table tonight and talking to all the businesses that were at our table on how they survived this last year in the pandemic. And that's one of the reasons we're here tonight, is to honor an organization that had a lot to do with the community and the pandemic. We're thrilled to honor an organization that has been a leader during the pandemic, Public Health of Dayton and Montgomery County. It's worked tirelessly to protect the health of our community, residents, including partnering with other organizations for maximum impact and serving as a leader for the neighboring health departments. I'd like to now ask for Commissioner Jeff Cooper to make his way up to the Synchrony stage. And while he's doing that, if you all will turn your attention to the screens and watch this video.
During the last several years, Dayton has seen its share of tragedies. And during trying times such as these, we need those organizations to step up, coordinate the efforts of many, and lead us out of tragedy.
Public Health Dayton Montgomery County is one of 113 local health departments within the state of Ohio. So we offer a variety of programs and services, all aimed at promoting health, healthy behaviors, preventing the spread of disease, and protecting against health threats in air, food, and water.
And public health has the sole responsibility for improving health behaviors, and that is a huge piece. And public health single-handedly, for the most part, is in charge of making sure that people are aware that their behaviors impact the longevity and quality of life.
Public health is a hidden jewel. I say that health is the new wealth. And what businesses have to understand is that if you don't have healthy employees, you don't have employees. So for us in public health, ensuring that we are addressing the health disparities, the health behaviors in all aspects in this community and with our business partners ensures that their economic bottom line is going to be successful.
One of our guiding principles is accountability. We are accountable to taxpayers, and we are accountable to ourselves internally in terms of how we treat each other. We are charged with enforcing environmental regulations, meeting our statutory responsibilities as a health department, being good stewards of taxpayer dollars. We will never betray the public trust.
Over the course of the last 18 months, they have become a very vital part of my mental health and well-being, and they've done that because they've participated in our COVID response calls on a weekly basis for about 60 weeks, where the health commissioner provides us an update on everything related to the pandemic. And they've just done a really wonderful job informing the public and doing everything necessary to keep us safe.
We're very proud of the work that all employees at Public Health have done over the life course of this pandemic, but it's also taken a heavy toll on our emotional well-being at Public Health and the stress that that's imposed. At any given time, many of our employees were working 7 days a week, countless for months on end, to best serve this community. But that's what we do.
I believe that they are worthy of this honor because they have been an incredible asset to this community, particularly over the last 18 months. It is important for all people, businesses, organizations to recognize the important role that public health plays and continues to play even to this day in keeping us safe.
Everything that we have done since the beginning of addressing COVID-19 has been for the community, with the community, whether it was our citizens or whether it was our community partners. That's who we are.
By receiving this award from the Better Business Bureau, it's affirmation of the fact that this agency and its employees do outstanding work to serve our citizens.
On behalf of the Better Business Bureau, our accredited businesses, our board of directors, staff, and this community, we are proud to honor Public Health, Dayton, Montgomery County, with this year's Community Honor.
Jeff, you come up to receive your award.
Well, on behalf of our employees and our Board of Health, it's an honor to accept this award. Thank you. So we've got this policy that got to wear a mask indoors now because of the Delta variant, whether it's at our normal work operations or in a community event if we're representing public health. So you had to take this off for just a minute because it's hard to make comments with a mask on, as you're aware. I guess I'll start by saying I appreciate the individuals in this room who were in isolation and quarantine last year and actually complied with that. That really helped this community. I mean, that's what we do. We prevent the spread of disease. Everything we do at Public Health is designed to protect you, your family, your friends, and your neighbors. And you expand that sphere of influence throughout all 531,000 residents of Montgomery County. That's what we do. We serve you. We serve our community. So thank you again for the recognition, and this means a tremendous amount to our employees who give full effort every day to make sure that you live healthy, safe, and thriving lives. So thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. Congratulations. You know, those in the public health field have never faced the challenge they faced in the past 18 months. And Jeff Cooper and his staff have led us through. And I think it's not an exaggeration to say that it's because of public health professionals, not only here in Montgomery County, but in Ohio and across America. That's why many of us are here tonight. I mean, it came to that. So, Jeff Cooper, thank you, congratulations. Thank you for protecting us from this pandemic, but also all the other actions you take to maintain a healthy, safe, and thriving community. And please extend our congratulations to your entire team on the work you've done and will continue to do. Thank you. Next, if you would, join me in welcoming Steve Barhorst from Yaskawa Moto Man. He's next up on the Synchrony stage. Steve Barhorst.
Got to put these on, sorry. Thanks, Mark, and congratulations on your retirement. For 12 years, the Better Business Bureau has been recognizing true business and community trailblazers with the Torch Award. The honor is dedicated to the legacy of those businessmen and women who never stopped believing in Dayton, like the Wright brothers, Charles Kettering, John Patterson, and Clay Mateel. They committed themselves to its continual evolution through their leadership, community service, and mentorship. Like past recipients, Bob Ross Auto Group, Wright Pack Credit Union, AES Ohio, and Kettering Health, the Yaskawa Moto Man will pass the honor this evening to the next honoree. It's an honor the Yaskawa Moto Man team holds in high regard, as we take great pride in being active and giving back to the community. I am thrilled to represent our company and pass the torch to another strong community leader, Nurses Care, Inc. As Sheila Rush, Nurses Care President and CEO, makes her way to the Synchrony stage, please turn to the monitor and learn why this company rose to the top of the list for the selection committee.
Our local Torch Award recognizes businesses who have made significant accomplishments in helping Dayton recreate itself through good and bad times. We have had our share of challenges during this past year, and our healthcare workers and nurses have been out there on the front lines, keeping us safe and protecting us.
Nurses Care is a home health care agency. We've been in business 30 years. We are out there taking care of the patients through rain, sleet, snow, pandemic. We're 24/7. We have several staff members who've been with us for more than 25 years. So that says something about the agency.
I feel like Nurses Care is the best agency in the way that they give their care, and it's not always about the most productive that we could possibly be as a business. It's more about the personal patient care and taking care of the caregivers along with the patients and bringing just quality care into home care, keeping them in their homes safely for as long as we can.
I had a hip replacement in 06. Her people took care of me. I knew that they would take good care of me because of the standard that Sheila has in her business. I feel comfortable, I feel confident, I don't worry about things not being done right.
We have a reputation that is very good. It precedes us anywhere we go, and I'm very proud of that. Whenever we have heard that there's a need, we have given. For several years in a row, we have had the Marines Toys for Tots here at the office. When 9/11 happened, for instance, we sent skids of water to the workers up in New York City. When Hurricane Sandy hit, we sent clothes and boots and coats and everything that we could up there to help those communities. We had a nurse that went to Haiti several years in a row, and we always gathered supplies for her to take down there.
It makes me proud to be part of the company. When I see that they're giving back and they're giving into the community and being part of everything.
Having integrity in business means going above and beyond, not taking the easy route, not falling for some get-rich scheme. And so our staff has learned that as well. Not that they didn't know that already, but that's how we roll. That's what Nurses Care is about. Again, the Torch Award is for companies that show integrity, that work very hard, that don't give up, that help in the community. They reach out. They're very giving They're not just in it for what they can get out of it, but these companies are in it for what they can give to the communities. And that's how Nurses Care has always been.
On behalf of the Better Business Bureau, its board of directors, staff, consumers, businesses, and the entire marketplace, we congratulate Nurses Care on this distinguished honor.
Well, everyone asked me what I was going to say tonight, and I said I have no idea. Other than to say that this is one of the greatest honors that we have ever had, or that I think a company could have. Just to know that there's been that much stock taken in to our company, our agency, and the work that we do is appreciated. This past year was beyond words, but my staff, they never quit. I told the office staff that they could stay home and work from home if they wanted to, and not one single person did. They came in every single day. Our nurses have worked round the clock, 24/7, 7 days a week, without fail. They didn't get afraid. They didn't quit because they knew that the little people were out there, that what were they going to do without them? So they still came. They still worked. They took care of all of them. Some of them came down with COVID, and then the others filled in, and it was just no one ever gave up. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, they never gave up. So this is dedicated to my staff. I had a dream 30 years ago about doing this and building a company that would take care of people and make a difference in the community. And that's what this award is always is about. It's helped us to acquire that dream. But the real heroes in this are my nurses, my home health aides, my therapists, my office staff, the people who work without fear, and because they have such big hearts. I say congratulations to all of my employees. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sheila. Congratulations to you and your entire team. I'll tell you what, nurses have been the angels of this pandemic. Would you agree? I mean, they've just been amazing. So thank you to Sheila and your entire team for your truly heroic efforts, and that's not an exaggeration. Their efforts have been heroic in supporting our community and getting us through the past 18 months. Next, it is time to recognize our Spark Award winners. The Spark Awards, which is an award for entrepreneurship, recognizes business owners age 35 and under, or business owners of any age operating for less than 3 years, who demonstrate a higher level of character, generating a culture that is authentic about its mission and connect with the community. Tonight's honorees will join the ranks of previous Spark Award class members like Catapult Creative, Goldfish Swim School Dayton, Butler Heating and Air, I know they're in the house tonight, Fox and Sox Soapery, love the name, and the Wilderness Agency. At this time, I'd like to invite Rocky Belcher of Sinclair Community College and the amazing Cassie Barlow from Sochi to the Synchrony stage to recognize our class of 2021 Spark Award winners. Welcome.
Thank you, Mark. Our first member of the Spark Award class of 2021 is Battlesite Technologies. The company's motivation, calling, and duty. I'm trying to say I'm short, right? No. All right, I get it. I get it. Okay. The company's motivation, calling, and duty is to spearhead technology for the front line, whether it's warfighters, law enforcement, or first responders. It strives to enhance day-to-day operations, well-being and productivity for our front line through revolutionary products. The work they do saves lives, and there is no margin for error, putting competence, caring, and communication at the core of the business. The team also believes its investment within the local community only strengthens the region and provides a better environment to build the business and raise the team's families. Therefore, it works alongside partners with local companies whenever possible. It's also committed to the Dayton Dragons, the Dayton Chamber, and various events sponsored by Wright-Patterson Air Force Base and Wright State University. Join me in welcoming Nicholas Rippinger to the Synchrony stage to accept this honor.
Well, thank you all. I'm not sure if we're friends on Facebook or not, but I got a bunch of terrible advice on what to say tonight. But it really just, this award speaks, great to the whole team at Battle Site, the two directors that are turning our dreams into reality, into funded projects, and the technicians who are out there executing. And honestly, just the whole community is just everybody in Dayton, from our local suppliers and vendors, partners, mentors, everybody. Just can't say enough. Thank you all.
All righty, good evening, everyone. And Mark, I'd like to add my congratulations to you and Lisa, and we want to wish you the best in your next chapter. So our second deserving member of the Spark Award, class of 2021, is the Matthew Tamarisk Collection. This business specializes in crafting unique, live edge, and dimensional wood products for residential and commercial environments. The team's goal is for its custom decor to catch the attention of all who see it and become a catalyst for the community for generations to come. In its efforts to give back to the community, the team has trained Victory Project students in woodworking skills and hired them to work alongside. The founder was a clothes-at-work role model, is involved in the West Side Makerspace community, and is slated to speak at the Greene County Career Center. The team has also given time, labor, and finances and expertise to Narrowgate Exchange, based in Nashville, Tennessee, to help the ministry continue to thrive. Matt Spitz, will you make your way up to the Synchrony stage to accept the honor your organization has earned?
Good evening. First and foremost, we would like to thank God. We believe that God is the epitome and the model of ethics, honesty, and integrity. I would also like to thank Sherry Sword. Thank you so much for your efforts. And Mark, we wish you the best in retirement as well. It has been said many times that behind a successful man is a woman, an outstanding woman. And I have to give all the credit to my wife, Kara. She is the director of operations for the Matthew Tamarisk Collection and works circles around myself and our team in the shop. We brought our team with us tonight, Jake, Leitenheimer, Ryan, and Garrett. Would you guys please stand for a second and just be recognized? These guys have poured their heart, sweat, tears, probably got sawdust in places they didn't want sawdust. And they are the backbone of our company. And I'm grateful to know them. I'm grateful to work with them and count them as friends. This afternoon, we had the privilege of delivering a custom bar top to a couple that was celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. And the Matthew Tamarisk Collection, that's the heart of our company, is to furnish spaces that mean something to people and will mean something to people for generations to come. So we are committed to that, cultivating community through our craftsmanship into 22 and beyond. So thank you again so much. Enjoy the evening.
Picnic is our final member of the Spark Award class of 2021. Noticing a demand for prepared meals, Picnic, a company that offers convenient, nutritious, and affordable options for customers, got it started. The founder focuses on emotional intelligence, communication, transparency, and recognizes the need for constant improvement as being vital to the success of the leader, the team, and the business. The company never hesitates to give whenever it can to a wide variety of causes, either by catering a charitable event for free or at a reduced rate. Monetary donations to various organizations, as well as raising awareness for a variety of community and social issues. For instance, it has prepared or supported the Dayton Food Bank, the National Guard, Kind Dayton, and East End Community Services. Since the global pandemic began, Picnic has given out over 15,000 free or reduced price meals to the community. All this was done despite a fire in its own facility in June of 2020. We are thrilled to invite Will Foster to the Synchrony stage to accept this honor.
Good evening. I think I was one of the ones given advice on Facebook last night, so we were all wondering what to say today. I am incredibly humbled and honored to receive this award. This is probably the single greatest evening of my professional career, and like you've heard, it's been a tough year, and so just to be standing here amongst our peers and celebrating is really means something. So I started Picnic in 2018 with a dream of revolutionizing the meal delivery industry, tapping into an ever-growing market, as I'm sure you're aware, and of course channeling Dayton's rich history of innovation and entrepreneurship to make it happen. At a traditional picnic, all are welcome. It's a gathering of friends and family enjoying great food in each other's company like many of us have. This inspired the foundation of my picnic, which is community. We strive to provide an excellent service for our customers, a positive and empowering culture for our team members, and make decisions that take into consideration the impact on the environment. Our tagline is Dayton-inspired food. We build aspects of the Dayton culinary scene into our menu, which supports other outstanding local businesses. We partner with nonprofits, as you've heard, to send meals made up from leftover food each week as well. This reduces our food waste and goes to those in need. And we've also have supported other charitable organizations offering food at a much lower cost than you would normally buy. At our Kind program, we feed 50 kids at a reduced price rate every day. It's an after-school program. And we did feed 30 members of the food bank and 30 members of the National Guard for 4 months, twice a day during COVID. So it was an honor to support their efforts. It's actually up to around 18,000 meals now, free or reduced, that we've given out since COVID began. None of this would be possible without the generous support of our customer base and our donors and our investors that make this happen. We are still a business. Community is important to us. Businesses large and small sometimes get a bad reputation, but I'm a firm believer that business is a great way to not only make a living, but to also make a difference. And so I think we should all be proud of the work we do here in the Dayton business community. We did have a very tough year last year. We navigated a startup through the first few months of COVID, and then we had a fire at our facility and lost everything in June. And it was very, very challenging. Words don't do it justice. I told my business partner I didn't know if we were going to make it, and I said, we're going to go down swinging though. And so we're just going to keep doing all this good and supporting the community. But we made it, and I stand here today in front of all of you to accept this award. And I'd like to thank my family, my parents. They've seen a lot over the last few years. My team is phenomenal. They've been with me since the beginning. And of course, thank you tonight to the Better Business Bureau for this honor. And thank you to all of you. Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, now in the words of the famed boxing announcer, it is time for the main event. The Integrity Finalists and the announcement of this year's winners. This year, the judges received 17 completed nominations in all. It was difficult, as it is every year, for them to make their decisions, as each nominee always demonstrates strong rationale for why it should be among this year's winners. So, It is that time to find out more about this year's finalists and announce this year's winners. All the finalists already have certificates honoring their achievement placed at their tables, so please accept those and don't forget to spread the word on social media as the finalists and winners are about to be announced. So without further ado, please welcome to the stage a guy who's been part of this event, I think, as long as I had, Dave Donaldson from West Banco Bank Incorporated, and Tyler Greenwood again from Back to Business IT, who will introduce us to the Eclipse Integrity Award finalists in the business category. Gentlemen.
How's it going, everybody? My name's Tyler Greenwood with the Green Tree Group and Back to Business IT. If that last name seems familiar, it's because I share it with the man who gave me my last name and a couple of Y chromosomes, Father Travis. Glad to be here tonight. Our business had the great honor of winning this award twice. Once in 2010 and then in 2018 with the 25th Anniversary Silver Award. I know how much hard work's gone into all of this. Being here is a huge honor. You guys have put forth a ton of energy into this, and just congratulations to y'all. Before I get started, is the Taft table in here? Taft, where you guys at? Okay. Just thought it was a really cool idea, the breath freshener on the tables. Tastes a little weird, but thank you. Used it a couple times before I came up here. All right, let's get started on this. This is why you're here. All right, we're going to talk about the Neighborhood Nest. The Neighborhood Nest offers delicious gluten-free, allergy-friendly, and keto baked goods. Team members are committed to acting with the highest integrity, accepting one of the greatest responsibilities, to confidently prepare from scratch, package, label, and distribute food to serve a customer base where one mistake could result in a matter of life or death. The team follows strict protocols in baking, storage, and cleaning to prevent cross-contamination. They strive to exceed customer expectations through rigorous research and development. It's known for its above and beyond customer-centric model. The bakery frequently partners with businesses to activate the block and highlight various Dayton businesses. It also donates and leads fundraisers, often for community organizations to further their missions. Integrity is at the center of the Neighborhood Nest's passionate, dedicated, and selfless team. We shine a spotlight on their hard work tonight as a 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist. Next up, we have Rodriguez Financial Strategies, LLC. They're a veteran, minority-owned, independent financial planning firm managing over $20 million in assets and growing. Its culture subscribes to service to others, staying true to the industry's ethical standards and community service. The team knows integrity is vital to the success of any business, its longevity, and its standing in the community. The company is relentlessly committed to the community in its efforts to make the Miami Valley a better place to work, play, and raise families. It does so through nonprofit board service, raising funds through Rafi's Amigos golf outing, and supporting causes like Leukemia Society and the Paco Festival during Hispanic Month, as well as promoting the Dayton Foundation to assist with clients' philanthropic goals. Rodriguez Financial Strategies team understands integrity builds trust, and this evening, we acknowledge it as a 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist. Last but not least, we have Shank Furniture and Appliances. They do business the old-fashioned way. Its philosophy is to provide quality merchandise at a fair price with unmatched service, as they treat everyone as a friend, not just a customer. These actions develop customers' trust and gets them to recommend the business to others. Generation after generation of customers turn to the company for their furniture and appliance needs. The business gives back to the community. It serves by supporting youth and school athletic programs and being involved annually in the Montgomery County Fair, sponsoring the 4-H King and Queen contest, and purchasing 4-H Junior Fair youth livestock projects. In addition, it donates pre-owned appliances to families in need. As Shank Furniture and Appliances leaves a legacy of integrity for future generations of the business, we honor it this evening as a 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist. And the winner in the Eclipse Integrity Awards 0 through 3 employee category is Shank Furniture and Appliances. Jack Warner, would you please join me on a synchrony stage to accept the award?
Good evening. I'm a man of few words. I am so humble, I am almost at a loss for words, which my family would tell you is a very rare occurrence. We do things the old-fashioned way. There's my phone. So when it came to the Integrity Award, I had to call on the help of my wife and my daughters to help me navigate through this mess, and a few phone calls to Sherry. So I just want to say I'm humbled and I'm honored as much as I am when a customer walks through my doors and allows me to take care of their needs. My mom always told me when I started sales a few years back, kill them with kindness, and you can never go wrong by doing the right thing. Thank you very much.
I'd say break a leg, but it's a little late. It's great to be with all of you today after 18 months of quarantine and everything that we've been through, pulling the suit out of the closet that was quarantined for 18 months as well. It's a little snug, but still kind of fits, and I'm thrilled at that. But before I go on with the remarks, I just wanted to recognize somebody. I'm sharing the stage, you may not know this, with a 40 under 40 winner. So a little round of applause for Tyler for... If you ever want to feel good about the future, attend the 40 under 40 event. It's kind of like the Student of Integrity Awards. You see these young people that have done so much in such a short span. It's amazing. But it's great to be with all of you tonight. It's been a long, tough year. We all know that, year and a half. And we've been a part of this as West Banco, myself, for many years. And if you flash back to the Great Recession, this thing that we all went through 13, 14 years ago, our industry was at the epicenter of all of that. And one of the reasons I felt passionate about being a sponsor of this event was I wanted to shine a light on our industry and those institutions that were doing things the right way in conjunction with the business community in Dayton that are doing things the right way. So tonight we celebrate those amazing companies and the people that lead those companies that do things the right way. So congratulations to everyone. So I have the honor of introducing the finalists in the businesses in the 4 to 6 employees category. DryTech Exteriors provides roofing, siding, and gutter products, free inspections, repairs, and installation services for both residential and commercial properties. It's proud to be a Platinum Preferred Owens Corning contractor, an honor awarded to 1% of contractors nationwide. Integrity is woven into every facet of the business as validated through positive customer satisfaction surveys, reviews, and conversations that has allowed it to continue to grow and meet customer needs. DryTech Exteriors looks for opportunities to give back where and when it can. For instance, it provided roofing materials, labor, and installation for a Habitat for Humanity home earlier this year. And it's beginning a Habitat for Humanity project called Roofs for Troops, which will provide a full roof replacement for a veteran in need. Unity, passion, transparency, and community define DryTech Exteriors. The BBB is thrilled to recognize it this evening as a 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist. ERA Tech Environmental is a family-owned environmental consulting firm which does sampling and analysis for asbestos, lead, mold, and indoor air quality for those with compromised immune systems. The business grows by word of mouth because the team focuses on providing a quality effort on time and within budget. Clients are extremely satisfied with the service they receive and have been great cheerleaders for ERA Tech Environmental, providing referrals time after time. ERA Tech Environmental serves the Miami Valley by volunteering time for local churches to access buildings for environmental contaminants. It's also leasing out its former, easy to say, training center to Miami Valley Meals at below market rates and giving it the option to buy the building. ERA Tech Environmental was built with a high integrity and continues to succeed due to it. Therefore, it's a natural fit to be named a 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist. Goldfish Swim School, Dayton, was created 4 years ago as an inviting, safe place where kids can overcome their fears, learn to swim, respect the water, and have fun while doing it. Despite a COVID shutdown for 2 months, Goldfish Swim School, Dayton, had a new all-time high for enrollment recently and continues to grow. Its actions have led it to receive multiple honors from its parent company, as well as the BBB Spark Award. It serves the community in many ways, from donating to school fundraisers to building partnerships with Dayton Children's Hospital, Miami Valley Down Syndrome Association, and United Rehabilitation Services. It even won a USA Swimming Foundation grant, which will provide 3-month scholarships to over 20 children. Goldfish Swim School's grit and determination to remain a positive pillar in our community makes it an ideal 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist. And the winner in the 4 to 6 employee category is Dry Tech Exteriors.
Congratulations on your retirement, Mark. Hit him straight. Wow, what an honor. I would like to congratulate the other companies that became finalists. It's an exceptional achievement to have been selected as a finalist for this award, and you should be extremely proud of yourselves. Thank you to the BBB for allowing companies that put an emphasis on having integrity as the forefront of their core values, use their platform for customers to find reputable businesses to fill their needs. It's been a pleasure to partner with you. Thank you to our amazing Dry Tech Exteriors team. Couldn't be more proud of you guys over there. You all exemplify integrity in your day-to-day operations, and you're a key reason to the success that we've had as a company. Thank you. I owe a huge thank you to both my wife and also my business partner. You are the most driven and determined person I know, and you're a major reason for the success of this company. Thank you for your hard work and dedication to our company. Lastly, I would like to thank Jeannie, Jesse, and Phil Jesse. They have tirelessly helped with this award for months. Their experience both in business and design has been both an integral part of our success, and I cannot thank you enough, and they also happen to be my mother and father-in-law. Thank you very much.
Wow. This doesn't happen often. All right. Recognizing businesses in the 7 to 20 employees category. First up, we have Choice Comfort Services, which provides HVAC, plumbing, and electric service, believes listening to understand, taking thoughtful action, and investing wisely in its future will strengthen the team and continually create unparalleled customer experiences. Delivering comfort and peace of mind is a top priority. In fact, it created the touchless tune-up to allow the business to do AC tune-ups without having to enter customers' homes during the pandemic. The company is devoted to improving and supporting the communities in which the team lives, works, and plays. Team members volunteer on boards and committees, and the company supports many school sports programs. It's even started a new initiative to help a different nonprofit each month with up to $400 in donations and volunteer time. The Choice Comfort Services team is self-aware, accountable, responsible, and truthful in its actions, and it's our pleasure to feature it as a 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist. NetX Computers is a full-service IT company servicing both home users, PCs, and Macs, as well as business networks and cybersecurity. With its start in the CEO's parents' basement, today it's looking at opening its third location by the end of the year. Consistency, integrity, and communication have been the key principles to the business success. Every client is treated the same, no matter who they are. The culture of integrity keeps everyone honest with no fear of retribution or ridicule. And leadership is always looking to make the next employee's or client's life better and easier. NetX donates and helps the nonprofits it does work for where it can. In fact, it's exploring starting its own nonprofit. Because the NetX Computers team makes operating with integrity a priority, tonight we recognize it as a 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist. And the winner in the 7 to 20 employee category is Choice Comfort Services.
Thank you. What an honor here. It's a major award. It looks fragile. It's kind of it's nice to be in the room surrounded with companies like NetX Computers and all the other people and businesses that hold integrity with such high regard. And it's nice to have the Better Business Bureau supporting us all. If you're like me, you like to paint a pretty picture that business is all roses and everything fits into a nice little box, and you've got systems and processes to handle things and prevent them from going bad. And we also, on social media, post snapshots of what looks to be a perfect life and things going, just so. But the reality is not everything fits into that perfect little box. And sometimes things tend to go off the rails. But what I admire most about the Choice Comfort team is when things don't fit into that perfect little box, they step up and look at it as an opportunity to correct things and make things right and demonstrate their integrity in the way that we really operate. So this is for the Choice Comfort team. Thank you.
Okay. We will now be recognizing businesses in the 21 plus employees category. We're going to start out with River Valley Credit Union. River Valley Credit Union was founded to serve employees of the Mound in Miamisburg, and today has 8 offices and is the 5th largest credit union in the Dayton metro area. The credit union's culture is family. This culture drives success because the team finds, as a family, they work more closely together and help each other succeed. When they succeed, River Valley thrives. Community is the backbone of the business. It takes pride in its involvement with charities like Four Paws for Ability, Shoes for the Shoeless, and a Special Wish Foundation. Local branches are also able to select a charity to support, and employees are given 4 hours of paid time off to volunteer. The BBB is thrilled to recognize River Valley Credit Union as a 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist because the team knows integrity is not just the right thing to do, it's also good for business. Weibel Energy Systems is a technologically driven mechanical contractor providing HVAC system install and service, non-proprietary building automation system installation, monitoring, service, commercial plumbing, building access control, and security cameras. The team promises that they will do what they say they do. They are committed to delivering the best service with expected excellence. And if they make a mistake, they own it and make it right. They follow the golden rule. Weibel focuses on making a difference and makes it a practice to give back. Agencies that benefit from its generosity include the Victory Project, ABC Tools, and the Life Enrichment Center. It's also donated equipment to HVAC programs at Sinclair and Upper Valley JVS. As it strives to be a trusted advisor to clients and believes integrity starts with shared values and accountability, the BBB honors it as a 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist this evening. And the winner in the 21 plus employee category is Weibel Energy Systems. David Crosley, would you please join me on the Synchrony stage to accept the award?
Wow. Certainly is an honor, and I want to recognize all the companies here tonight. I know a lot of you, but we certainly have a lot in common when it comes to integrity, I believe. I'm the short guy. But with that, the bigger honor is the 120 associates that we have at Weibel Energy Systems, because without them, this would be impossible. This past year, as we've all said and heard, it's been a challenge, and our folks have met that head on. We have supported K through 12 schools, healthcare. Our folks have been on the front lines and bore the brunt of that. I've heard fear mentioned here. There has been some fear in all that, but it's really what you do with it. And our folks have taken that head on and gone into hospitals, gone into nursing homes, and provided healthy building solutions over and over again, and have worked more overtime this past year than we had in any previous year. And I think that's a big testament to them. So this award is for them as well, and thank you very much.
Now to the nonprofit category. House of Bread provides meals to people in need. It began serving lunches a few days a week to 20 people laid off from GM. Today, it serves a hot, nutritious meal in 2 dining rooms 365 days a year. The team believes no one deserves to go hungry, and everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. The organization's culture is whatever needs done can be done by anyone in the organization. No job is beneath anyone's abilities, and no challenge is beyond what the team can handle. Even COVID-19 couldn't stop the team from its work. It had to stop using volunteers and find funding to hire staff to provide carry-out meals to those they serve. This 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist strives to provide confidence to donors that the organization is here for the long term to tackle the issues of poverty and hunger. Next up, we have the Mentoring Collaborative of Montgomery County. Founded by John E. Moore Sr., it provides free leadership and support to over 80 partner agencies, helping to match at-risk youth with vetted and trained mentors to increase high graduation rates and decrease dropout rates. Team members are firm believers in continuous improvement, and through professional consultations, help mentor other agencies to operate with integrity and quality. Its indicator of quality has been promoting high-quality best practices among Montgomery County mentoring programs for several years. The pandemic forced the Mentoring Collaborative to trailblaze hosting its summit virtually. It also created community cafe sessions, mentoring sharing moments, and partner check-ins to provide necessary resources to constituents to help them be successful. The cornerstones of the Mentoring Collaborative are integrity, innovation, and teamwork. This foundation makes it an ideal 2021 Eclipse Integrity Awards finalist as it continues to advocate for and advance the mentoring movement.
You want to read this together? You've had a breath mint.
Sure.
And the winner in the Nonprofit Eclipse Integrity Award category is
House of Bread.
Teamwork.
Well, on behalf of the House of Bread and the people who work with me, which I think they all need to stand up and give you all a wave for how awesome they are. And I know that Mark DeWitt, who is our board chair, is a little conflicted right now since he works with the Mentoring Collaborative Group. But I am deeply honored, and I thank you all very much for selecting us, recognizing the work that we do every day to serve individuals and families in our community who are often underserved in our community. So thank you very much. Have a good evening.
All right. It is time now to toast tonight's winners. And for that honor, let's welcome to the Synchrony stage from Flegel Huber Flegel, our Winners Toast sponsor, Kevin Hagstrom. Kevin.
Well, good evening, everyone. It's certainly been a wonderful night. I think we'd all agree. As an accounting firm, Flegel Huber Flegel obviously values the importance of transparency, honesty, and above all, integrity. All of tonight's honorees, from the nonprofits to the businesses of all sizes to the students who are our hope for our future, are the cream of the crop. Please join me tonight in toasting all of tonight's recipients. Let your torch of integrity shine bright until we gather again in 2022. Stay safe, stay well. Cheers.
I hear the clinking of the glasses, so very good. The toast has been accomplished. Thank you again to tonight's sponsors. Could not have done it without you. Principal sponsor, West Banco Bank, Back to Business IT. Students of Integrity sponsor, AES Ohio. Media sponsors, WDTN, Dayton Daily News, iHeartRadio. Stage sponsors, Synchrony. Spark Award scholarship sponsor, Sinclair Community College, and thank you for hosting us tonight. Reception sponsor, Taft's, Stettinius, and Hollister. AV sponsor, Shakely. Facility sponsor, Hauser Asphalt and Concrete. Dramatic design sponsor, Bob Ross Auto Group. Primetime Party Rental, and Cincinnati Bell. Community honor sponsor, Rand Associates Printing and Promotions. Spark Awards supporting sponsors, Sochi. Winner Toast sponsor, as you just heard, Flegel Huber Flegel. The Welcome Toast sponsor, JYG Innovations. Hospitality sponsor, Home 2 True. Registration sponsor, Siebenthaler Company. Champion sponsor, A Plus Cleaners. And the Spark Award Ignite sponsor, Catapult Creative. That's it for me. Thanks for coming, helping us enjoy great business or celebrate great businesses. I'll see you tonight on the news, but not for much longer. Thank you. Good night.